time.
Well, you got the 15 finalists, and Don Coryell is back on that finals list, former Chargers coach. Of the 15 guys that are on the list, there's probably an automatic right there in Joe Thomas, a legendary Cleveland Browns left tackle. I think he's first time on the list. He'll be the first one to probably get voted in. I bet it's near unanimous. But Coryell's name has been on the list for an extended period of time. And the big issue is the Hall of Fame. It should be for people who did great things. And great things usually equates to wins, losses, Super Bowls. Don Coryell doesn't have much of that on his resume. I mean, he coached the St. Louis football Cardinals after he left San Diego State. Then he coached the San Diego Chargers in the Dan Fouts Air Coryell era, and they had 4 or 5 years of spectacular statistics. But a lot of the tenets that he created, creative genius stuff, mismatches, tight ends, wide receivers, 4 wides, all that type of stuff, other coaches have developed. They've taken that playbook and expanded it. And Don Coryell still gets credit for a lot of the creative juice he brought to the NFL. But that being said, the reason he's not on the Hall of Fame and the reason maybe he does not get back in this year, his career record was 111-83. Never went to the Super Bowl. Never. 111-83. His postseason record was only 3-6. I don't know if we should have a special category for NFL contributors, because what he did, his playbook is everywhere. The tenets of it are all over the place. What he did was create offenses nobody had ever seen before, much like Bill Walsh did with the West Coast offense, create things, and everybody copycats everybody. But in terms of wins and losses, no. I don't know. It's a tough call. Emotionally, he's done so much for the NFL. What he did in that short window of the Dan Fouts era and Air Coryell was special, but I just don't know a guy that's 111-83 deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think he should be in because he was the innovator. He was the influencer. He changed the way the sport was played. And there's not only are other people adapting his playbook, like Kellen Moore calling him out at the press conference saying, we want to bring in that Coryell vibe. But part of it is he was the coach of the Chargers, which has been cursed for so long. So the fact that he had what limited success he had with the curse tells you he must have been pretty good. I'm just joking around with that, but this guy was legit, and he's not on the field making the plays. He's the guy on the sideline making the calls, and his calls were brilliant.
His team, that window, is about a 5-year window in there. It's absolutely amazing. So we'll see. The vote will be announced on Super Bowl Saturday, this coming weekend. Who gets in? We'll see if Coach Coryell gets in.